What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Shenanigans. My name is Chad. This is my wife D, and we are back with another great reaction video. Today we are headed into Andrew Tate once again, and we know he's you guys put us on to him and told us like it's controversial reacting to him because a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people do. I liked him in his first video. I thought he was cool. At first I was like, what's going on? But he's straightforward. That's all that matters. But today we're going into controversial advice, and it's the best of Andrew Tate. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
Let me change that. You will only even acknowledge he exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before that. Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. So for women to come along and pretend they give a about the fact that most men are basically invisible. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to. Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men because I've dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even fucking exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. Yeah. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality. As a man, it's player versus player. It's ultimately competitive. And as a man, you have to outcompete the other men who are prepared to get up and do it anyway. That's how it works. There's no.
This man be.
I agree with that.
Facts.
I agree with that. I feel 100%.
He like the extra version of Kevin Samuels. I think that's why I mess with him. He come with the facts, and it's the truth. I never thought of it that way. Now that he's addressed it, it is true because you can be a woman of any size, shape, or whatever, and she's still gonna somehow get attention. Whereas, and you can say, "Oh man, just horny." No. But true, as a man, you can step out and they don't get no attention, like at all, like
or rejection.
Yeah, they get rejected, or they ain't.
I'm pretty sure women get rejected too, but I feel like the numbers are higher for men.
I never thought of it that way. That's crazy.
Never either.
That's crazy. That's just crazy. Hey, Tate.
Such thing as saying, I'm sad, I need 2 weeks off. Not as a man if you want to be important.
I mean, if 12 tigers attack me and I manage to defeat 11 in unarmed combat with my Aikido and the last tiger gets my neck, that's a fine way for Tate to die.
You cheated, you cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch!
Why would you suck dick for free?
Because I love doing it. What the fuck? I don't like, what the fuck? I love sucking dick. Why would
But you have no future with these men, so why not at least get paid for it, right?
I am getting paid for it on fucking OnlyFans. I don't need them to pay me. I make way more than they could ever give me.
They get paid twice. I don't believe in depression. Don't message me about depression because I don't believe in it. If you're asleep in your bed in the middle of the night and you hear a noise and you believe in ghosts, now you're afraid. But if you don't believe in ghosts, it's the wind and you go back to sleep. You give the ghosts power by believing in them. Your house is only haunted if you believe in ghosts. Belief is a powerful thing. If I were to stand in front of you and I were to tell you that I could punch you as hard as I can in your sternum and I could fracture it and send a splinter into your heart, would you allow me to try? You wouldn't, because you know I believe I can. I believe I can hurt any man on the planet, and that's why people are afraid of me. And you believe depression is a crippling disease, and that's why you're afraid of it.
What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans, as long as I had influence and control over it.
What do you mean? Doing a video photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No. I'm not doing any real work, but just like taking all the money. Huh? If my chick said, I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand, all right, give me 8. All right, cool.
What woman is going to give you 8 grand?
You're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling my product. What the fuck?
Your product?
Yes, correct. Next question.
No. See, I don't know if you're being serious.
I'm totally serious. How would I let my chick do OnlyFans and keep all the money? That's disrespectful.
What woman is ever going to give you that?
Then she better not do OnlyFans. Duh.
Imagine one day you're sitting in...
You agree with that?
What? Give it up 8K?
Yeah, out of 10.
Nah, that's too much.
So you agree that I gotta give you something?
Yeah.
What?
When you get married, you become one.
So you want the whole 10 then at that point?
But okay, let me ask this. If a man goes to work and a woman is a stay-at-home...
I knew you were going to bring
Exactly.
that up.
If a man goes to work and she a stay-at-home wife, she using the money, right? So why is it only being dealt that way? a man don't come home from work if a stay-at-home wife and say,
I just don't agree with him calling her like a product. Like,
yeah,
sir.
I know. I mean, terminology, yeah, he might have said, but I'm just saying, if a wife is a stay-at-home wife and a man is bringing the front hold, she's still going out shopping and doing her thing, right? So she taking a percentage of his money. So why when she get OnlyFans, he can't get a percent?
I mean, yeah, a percent, but damn, out of 10, you want 8?
Yeah, I agree with the percent. I mean, I'm just saying.
You want?
No, I didn't say 8. I'm saying in general though. Like if a man works, the woman uses the money.
I get that.
So he deserves a percent. She put her frown up like no.
I just don't feel like 8 as much. I say like reverse it. He get 2, I keep 8 or something. But I think it's the way he put it that makes it sound very bad. I feel like if he reworded it, then it might sound good.
The way I see it is because I see some wives, not in this relationship, but I've seen some wives where you got the man working his tail off, slaving day in and day out, and she out buying glamorous stuff, spending all of it up. Man, all he doing is sweating and dying. And I'm thinking like, that's why I'm like, that logic is not that bad because there are some wives spending more than they should when the husband's out there slaving.
And that's why I said, like, the logic is not bad, but I think it's the way he worded it that makes it sound bad.
Yeah, I just think it's multiple ways you can look at it. Like I said, you can have a man bringing home $10K a month.
And I agree with you.
And he working his tail off, right? Let's say he worked 31 days out of the month, he only get 3 days off, right? There are some jobs like that. Some people work nonstop. And let's say he bringing home $10K a month. And the wife is spending $7K on bags and da. What is he getting? All he doing is working.
I agree. But I'm just saying, I think it's the wording that he did it. Because it's like, I am not your product, sir. Now, like he said, he's not taking pictures or anything like that. Now, if you're taking my pictures, making my videos and everything, by all means,
but is a man
half is half.
Okay, but
if I'm doing all the work,
okay, I'm gonna answer that.
No, I know, but I'm saying like 8 to 2. That's
but
not.
Is a man considered product if he's the breadwinner?
No, I would never call a man.
No,
product.
I'm saying though, but in some cases, if the man is the breadwinner, a lot of women do use that term like, oh, he paid for my stuff, like like okay, so that means he's the product.
But like I said, I don't agree with that. I like the way we are. I agree with our logic behind stuff. Like I said, if you were helping me, like pretty much being my director, then by all means, half is half. Hell, 10 is 10. Like we.
But are there any wives helping a man if he go to work by himself?
Huh?
If a man, like I said, if a wife is a stay-at-home wife, is there any woman getting up going to work for him, putting in some hours? No, but
she's taking care of the home.
That's
Wilburn.
See, you gonna make me go like Andrew Tate. What's the name?
Why?
Because it's not logic.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but all I'm saying is like it's not like the woman is literally not doing anything.
But why her?
There is women that don't.
So
do
she was sitting at home, right? Let's just say that woman sitting in front of him was sitting at home.
Okay, not doing nothing.
Nothing.
No
and
kids.
He the breadwinner.
Yeah.
She's that type of girl. She going out buying glamorous stuff
Yeah.
while he working his tail off.
At that point, I don't feel that's right.
Okay, but why does her nose go up when he say I want 8,000? She's spending 8,000 in his check when he out there working.
No,
why he
I know,
can't spend
but I'm
8,000?
saying like the logic with us is like if a woman is a stay-at-home mom and she's dealing with the kids, cleaning up, getting her lunch ready, all that stuff, like she's doing something, then it's like you kind of are rewarding her with
8,000.
No, I don't agree with that. That's what I'm telling you.
But I'm going off of what he's saying. I'm not going off of our logic. I'm going off of what he's saying.
I know, but I'm saying in that logic right there, what he's saying, do I agree he deserves 8 out of her 10?
But she's saying he has to work to even get something. She said, are you producing anything? Okay, the woman ain't going to work with the man. You already know where I'm going to go.
I'm pretty sure
you
they're
know
going to
I'm
come
ahead
in
with
the comments because they're going to be like, oh, she's a hypocrite. Her logic is... Well, I know what I'm thinking. I know what I'm saying. I'm not here to beat you up.
I'm just saying, like, my personal take on it. Like, there are some cases...
Okay, so simple as it. Do you agree with him, yes or no?
No, I don't. I don't think he should...
I don't agree with him either.
8 to 2. I don't know where that came from. But I feel like when she responded, like, are you doing something? He shouldn't have to do something to get it.
No, of course not.
That's why I'm
because
disagreeing.
It'd be like vice versa.
Yeah.
What you said. If a man's going to work, should she get 8 out of his 10? Hell no. She's not out there breaking her ass. Whereas, like I said, it's a different type of wording that he could have used. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying I think the wording he used is
but I think that's how he gets people. Like he gonna say what he wanna. He gonna say it.
Like just him calling her a product. Like,
but if that's her, a lot of these, and you got to think too. I think when he says that, you got to think a lot of these girls is heading towards OnlyFans, and that's their go-to maneuver. Like, oh, I'm a breadwinner, and I think he's saying like you are a product at that point because you're selling yourself as a product. So I think that's where his logic of saying product is coming from. Like you're selling yourself, you are a product. Like that's what you're doing, and a lot of these they're running with it. Like I'm making my money, but you're selling yourself, so you are a product. When you go to the store, that's a product you take off the shelf that you bought. They're selling the product.
So. Regardless of everything, whether we stand with it or not, I just think it's the wording that was wrong.
Yeah, but Andrew Tate.
terrorists are having a fucking coffee, and terrorists roll through with AKs, and the person next to you has their brains blown out. You're gonna stand there and be like, waiting to die like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, bang, oh, seen that before. Okay, boom, boom, duck and dive in, take one terrorist out, next get the AK, go Rambo, take out all of fucking Pakistan with the Jeep.
I don't think the world has ever been equal. That the modern society we live in has been built by men. Let's cut the crap. All the roads you see, all the buildings you see, everything around you, men built. All of it. When women come along and say, oh, we're just as important, you are just as important, but you had a completely different role. You fulfilled a different role in society. And I think now, if you look at the roles of society, I believe men are still doing their job, but I don't know if women are doing their job. Men are still out here building the modern world. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you?
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men?
Look at the roles of society. Look at the role. But when they come home now, the girl's like, oh, why should I cook for you?
Would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men? I'm a high value woman, right?
How can you be high value if 50 men have slept with you?
I've just been single for a long time.
No, unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
Somewhere on this planet, there is someone who is your age, may look a bit like you, who was just given some bad fucking news. Either they were just given a cancer diagnosis and given 2 weeks to live, or the police just knocked on the door and said, your family's dead. Yeah, a cement truck ran them all over. They're splattered all over the road. My family? Yeah, all of them. I guarantee a bomb in Syria or a chemical attack in Yemen. There's someone your age who just got given some bad fucking news. And if you were to sit there and explain to them your problems, they would swap lives with you in a heartbeat. And this is what most of you motherfuckers don't understand. You're not grateful for what you have because you don't understand and don't anticipate that there's someone out there who would do anything to have what you have. I'm not even talking about me with my Lambo and my beautiful women and all my shit. I'm talking about just a normal, safe life where you can watch Tate's speech YouTube videos and no one's gonna bomb your house. There are people who would do anything to trade with you. And if you were to sit there and try and explain to them all your problems, yeah, but you don't want to, I'm depressed and I have no girlfriend and it's hard to make money and my life's hard, and you were to tell them all your stupid reasons that you don't like your life, they'd sit there and listen to them all and go, okay, yeah, no problem, let's swap. And they'd sign on the dotted line.
Some child is outside enjoying their life, playing with toys and smiling in the sunshine and having fun. I hate happiness. I hate happy children. Anyway, you're all losers. We've discussed this before. I'm the king of the world.
No. You don't go to the club with your friends. I don't know what kind of bitch-ass dude is letting his chicks go to the club with her friends without him. No. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurants, no clubs, nothing.
Because life for a man is harder than life for a woman. Most men live depressing lives. For most men out here, they can't even feel wanted. Their wife left them. They're invisible to women. Their kids don't talk to them. They're just not wanted. Society has huge burdens on men. We're supposed to be smart. We're supposed to be rich. We're supposed to be interesting. Gotta have jokes, gotta have chat lines, right? Gotta be charming, gotta be cool, experiences, stories. We need to have a lot of shit to be an important man. To be a woman, you need makeup.
I got a message on Instagram, and it was from a young 17-year-old, and he said, I'll do anything. I want to be mafia like you. Can we work together? And I sat there and I said to Tristan, why does everyone think we're mafia? We're not mafia. Like, we don't run around with machine guns. I mean, obviously we have guns. Our house is full of machetes. Are we mafia? Anyway, I don't think I'm mafia. So I said to Tristan, look, we're not mafia. And Tristan goes, yes, we are. And I said, why? He goes, we're two huge fighting brothers with women naked on the internet, who own casinos, who drive around Bucharest, Romania in over $2 million worth of fucking supercars. Everyone's afraid of us. And if anyone did piss us off at any point, even if we didn't want to fuck them up ourselves, we can make one phone call and they'd either be in a ditch or lose their any right to stay here. They'd have some visa issue and be kicked out of the country, or arrested for no reason and put in a jail cell for months at a time. We are basically as mafia as you can get. So I guess I'm mafia. I didn't mean to be. So I was sitting there going, well, I never intended on being an organized criminal. How do you end up being mafia? And I've concluded that if you are competent in every single sphere, you're going to be viewed as mafia. If you're a big, strong, smart, rich guy who's super well connected, how can you not be mafia? How can you not be when everyone wants to know you? Who doesn't want to know the kickboxing world champion walks into a club with 20 big booty cuties? Everyone wants to know me. The mafia want to know me. So I don't need to be mafia if all my friends are mafia.
And also the idea of the first member of color in this family.
We all knew it was coming. It's the get out of jail free card of the modern world. Megan, you're lighter than me. Look at her face. She's white. She's basically white. Megan, no one looks at you and thinks black girl. Nobody. Don't try the black person card. If you're black and you're watching this, you should be very offended that this light-skinned woman is going to try and play the black card. I'm as victimized because I am a Negro. Look at your straight hair. If you're so black, season me some chicken, bitch. And when it comes back tasteless, bland, then we will know. We'll know conclusively.
Oh my God,
you ain't black. Stop saying it. You're a liar. And now she's adding race. Because what happened is Oprah was starting to dig a bit. And Megan saw herself getting cornered in her lie. So when you get cornered, you bring out the big guns. Shit. Race. Race. Look at my skin. Look at my pigment. I'm a tiny bit brown. Shut up.
That's true. I didn't know she was either until like they.
Yeah, I didn't know. When they told me, I'm like, where? Hell, we got mixed kids. They got more complexion. Like where? I've seen some like mixed kids. Don't get me wrong, but you know where? I like Andrew. I do. I said it in my last video, and I know a lot of you guys said, "Child, you gonna get some hate," because a lot of people don't.
I mean, I don't hate him. I don't. But I think it's just the wording. That's it. But for the most part, I mean, he's making key points. You cannot blame him for making those points.
That's how it was. Kevin Samuels was, and people was, he doing too. He just said facts that people,
I just feel like it's what I said in the beginning. It's just the way he words it. Sometimes it comes off as very harsh or bad. But
I think Andrew Tate and Kevin Samuels say a lot. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. But say a lot that a lot of people want to say, but they scared to say. Like Andrew Tate said. He gonna say what people want to say, what they thinking, but they scared to say it. So he said, "I'm gonna say it. I ain't got no problem saying it." A lot of people don't 10 big booty Judy cuties walking around like his.
I like that big booty cuties.
Yeah, and you know, and I think Andrew Tate just in point, he real, and I
think he's just aggressive with it.
But you gotta think where he's from, where he comes from.
Yeah, I think it's just he's aggressive with it, and I feel like sometimes some people have that, like they have very aggressive personalities.
I think society now. Like we talk about this all the time too. Society has this thing where social media is a blanket. They show you this lifestyle. They show you this person that they want you to think they are. Mm-hmm. You know, they can have one of the most glamorous outfits, the most anything, and that's they really not like that outside of life. And I think Andrew Tate is what he's saying. Society want to talk like how I am, but they faking it. Everybody hiding it. So when he comes out,
like this is me on and off the camera.
When I talk real, when he talks real, people take it as rude and aggressive, but he's just honest. A lot of y'all faking life really is what he's saying. Like
I think it's the aggression, the anger in him to feel like it's like he's yelling at you, trying to get it through your head.
He even shut the girl down he was interviewing. Like she said, if I slept with 50 men, he said, well, if you're a high trophy, how 50 men get to you? A high trophy woman to say,
what if like you're 50? Oh
no, that's what he's saying. If you're high, no matter what, if you're saying you're a high quality woman, there shouldn't be no reason you coming to me telling me 50 men and tap this. No matter what age you're at. If you're high quality, you're not letting nobody get in there. You like. You ain't. You might say 3 dudes got a hold of it, but you like, I'm a high quality. Good luck. She said 50. You ain't high quality at that point. You didn't let everybody tap.
So is the guy not high quality at that point?
I don't think either. You let 50 girls get a hold of you. You ain't high quality. What do you have to offer that's high quality?
But I feel like with the men, it'll be like on a different level. Like, oh, well, I'm high quality. Look how women I've slept with. How many money me?
Because how that conversation goes, right? You say I'm high quality, right? Then you say I slept with 50 people. 50. Now I mean, I get what you, right? Let's say we get married. Now you say I got me a high quality man. 50 girls can come to you and say, I had that. What's high quality about that?
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying it ain't high quality no more. But
it's a good thing for a man to have a high number, where it's a bad thing if a woman has a high number.
For a dude's sake, most girls gonna say you nasty. Mm-hmm. For dudes, they you didn't. But the girls say like you're nasty. But I like him. And
I got a body count of like I think 100.
Me and D like on this camera, like y'all see, y'all say D. We our relationship is us. Like this is us. Y'all ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But
how we are on the camera is literally how we are off the camera.
Yeah, you know, and we always discuss stuff like this. Like that's our relationship.
We have a very, very good communication skills.
Yeah, like we just how we are. So
we can just talk about anything and everything, and
that's why that it wasn't even like, y'all know, a lot of y'all see that part when we was talking about it, like the woman and you're gonna be like, oh, that's just how that's us.
Yeah,
that's our relationship. That's our marriage. Like we like,
agree to disagree.
Like,
and it's
she
okay.
she got certain points. She say something, and I'd be like, okay, that's how I feel. That's why we was like, okay, I see your points. Like we didn't say you sound stupid. That doesn't even make sense. Like it was like, this is my point. That's your point. Okay, and it's done with. We done. Now the video over. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all go down there and do it in the comment section. So we go watch y'all go.
Yeah. Don't be trying to come for me because y'all be coming too hard sometimes. But
I got away. I might come back though because I think I said something in one of these videos.